The Life and Sad Ending of Bobby Troup. Robert William Troup Jr. was born on October 18, 1918, in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. His father, Robert William Troup, worked for the family business J.H. Troup Music House and founded its Lancaster, Pennsylvania branch store. He graduated from The Hill School, a preparatory school in Pottstown, Pennsylvania in 1937. He went on to graduate Phi Beta Kappa from the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania with a degree in economics. He was a member of the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity and the Mask and Wig Club. His earliest musical success came in 1941 with the song Daddy, written for a Mask and Wig production. Sammy Kaye and his orchestra recorded Daddy, which was number 1 for 8 weeks on the Billboard chart and number 5 record of 1941. Other musicians who recorded it include Glenn Miller, Bing Crosby, Kay Kaiser, and the Andrews Sisters. Daddy can be heard in the 1941 film Two Latins from Manhattan. The song is also performed by the title character in Tex Avery's cartoon short Red Hot Riding Hood, 1943. After graduating from college in 1941, he enlisted in the United States Marine Corps but did not receive orders until January 1942. After completing officer training, he was assigned as one of the 24 white officers to direct recruit training at Montford Point, the recruit depot for its first black Marines. In 1943, he became a recreation officer and helped build a recreation hall, basketball court, and outdoor boxing ring. A friend installed a miniature golf course. At Montford Point, he also organized the first African-American band of U.S. Marines. During this time, he composed Take Me Away from Jacksonville, which was to become an anthem of sorts for the Marines at Montford Point and other areas of Camp Lejeune. In February 1942, Troup's song Snooty Little Cutie was recorded by Frank Sinatra and Connie Haynes with the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra and the Pied Pipers. In 1946, Nat King Cole had a hit with Troup's most popular song, Route 66. The song was also recorded by Chuck Berry, 1961, and The Rolling Stones, 1964. Troup's hipster interpretation of the fairy tale, The Three Bears, was first recorded by the Page Cavanaugh Trio in 1946, and later by Leon McAuliffe and Ray Ellington. Troup's recordings in the 1950s and 60s were not commercially successful. He recorded for Liberty and Capitol. He wrote the title song, sung by Little Richard, for the 1950s rock and roll film The Girl Can't Help It. An instrumental version of his song The Meaning of the Blues appeared on the Miles Davis album Miles Ahead. Around 1969, Troup collaborated with entertainer Tommy Leonetti, writing the lyrics for Leonetti's song My City of Sydney. In his television and films career, while he relied on songwriting royalties, Troup worked as an actor, appearing in Bop Girl Goes Calypso, 1957, The High Cost of Loving, 1958, The Five Pennies, 1959, and playing musician Tommy Dorsey in the film The Gene Krupa Story, 1959. He appeared as himself in the short-lived NBC television series Acapulco. He made 3 guest appearances on Perry Mason, and on 2 appearances, The Case of the Jaded Joker in 1959 and The Case of the Missing Melody in 1961, he showed his musical talents. In 1969 and 70, he appeared as Bobby in 2 episodes of Mannix, where he was a lounge piano player who helped Mannix unravel cases. Troup tried his luck at bowling on 2 episodes of Celebrity Bowling, 1973 to 1975. He again appeared as a piano player in a cameo in The Hardy Boys' Nancy Drew Mysteries in 1978. His later films included First to Flight, 1967, and Number 1, 1969, with Charlton Heston. In Robert Altman's 1970 film MASH, he had a cameo appearance as a disgruntled staff sergeant. In 1972, Jack Webb, who had hired Troup for a 1967 episode of the television series Dragnet, cast him as Dr. Joe Early in the television series Emergency, with Julie London as Nurse Dixie McCall. Both Troup and London guest starred as emergency personnel on an episode of Adam 12. In 1979, Troup played the part of Sam Gill in the TV miniseries The Rebels. In his personal life, Troup married Cynthia Hare in May of 1942. They had 2 daughters, Cindy Troup, born 1943, and Ronnie Troup, born 1945. Both had careers in entertainment. The marriage ended in divorce in 1955. He met singer Julie London at the Celebrity Room where he was singing. He encouraged her to pursue a singing career, and in 1955 he produced her million-selling hit record, Cry Me a River. London, previously married to actor Jack Webb, married Troup in 1959. Sadly, on February 7, 1999, Troup died of a heart attack in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Sherman Oaks, aged 80. He is buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Los Angeles, California.